Well, the mayor says he was made aware of this situation late last week, but keep in mind that officer's weapon was stolen 8 weeks earlier. We don't know if or when the chief notified the mayor about that.
You don't just handle those weapons any kind of way.
According to Mayor John Horn, a Jackson SWAT officer is facing an internal review after his semi-automatic short-barrel rifle, similar to this one, was stolen and then used in a triple homicide that took the lives of sisters Erica and Kiana Weathersby and Kiana's 2-year-old son, Zarami Gibbons.
And there will be disciplinary action that will be meted out on that person because it's unacceptable for you to leave a firearm, especially one as powerful as that particular weapon was.
Police found the weapon when they arrested 2 of the suspects in the case, and the crime lab connected it to the crime. But when did the mayor know?
We found out about the time we alerted the media.
That would have been sometime between last Thursday night and Friday morning when the mayor's office announced a 1 p.m. news conference. That's where the mayor and Chief Rochelle Brackney publicly revealed the information.
As soon as we found out, we knew that the right thing to do was to take it to the public as quickly as possible, and that's what we did.
Chief Brackney did say the gun was stolen from the officer's marked department vehicle 8 weeks earlier when it was parked at a Jackson apartment complex, and the officer quickly alerted the department. We don't know if or when the chief initially alerted the mayor about the stolen weapon.
You don't just handle those weapons any kind of way. They have to be handled according to rules and protocol.
All right, so I'll take questions on this event, if you have some questions about.
At the mayor's Tuesday Public Safety Roundtable, Chief Brackney was tight-lipped when we tried to ask her about the investigation. Instead, she referred us back to video of last Friday's news conference where neither the chief nor the mayor took any questions. And Mayor Horn says that JPD will be strengthening its rules and protocols for how officers should handle weapons in their possession. I should say that 16 WAPT has submitted public records requests to the department and to City Hall to get more information about the policy regarding officers' take-home weapons and as well as their vehicles when they're on duty. For now, we're live at JPT headquarters. Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.